it's Joe Biden's Justice Department. He runs the show constitutionally. They're all answerable to him, and his political appointees run the operation there. And the targeting of Trump continues. We have the crazy trial up in New York, in addition to what's going on down here in Washington, D.C., and in Georgia, and in Miami from the Justice Department down there, too. There was a big ruling today out of the appeals court here in Washington, D.C. over that gag order that restricted, over the top by Judge Chutkan, the Obama appointee anti-Trump judge, that severely restricted President Trump's First Amendment protected speech. And of course, it was instituted at the behest of his opponent, Joe Biden. Oh, they'll say, oh no, Joe Biden had nothing to do with this. Well, the fact is, it's Joe Biden's Justice Department. He runs the show constitutionally. They're all answerable to him, and his political appointees run the operation there. Jack Smith works for the Biden administration, and they're pushing to suppress his number one opponent for the presidency in the days coming up. I presume that the trial is going to take place next year, for instance. At least that's what Judge Chutkan wants to do. Well, anyway, this appeals court overturned, in large part, Judge Chutkan's order as being unconstitutional. And as a result, Judge Chutkan is going to have a much tougher time suppressing President Trump's free speech rights. And the appellate court was a liberal panel. It was all Democrat appointees, I think including one Biden appointee, if I recall correctly, all of whom aren't terribly friendly to Trump. Now, was I happy completely with the opinion? No, because it still, in my view, unduly restricts the president's speech. But it raises significant hurdles to doing so, much more so than Chutkan, who was preventing, for instance, criticism, or wanted to essentially sanction or even jail, potentially jail Trump if he criticized Jack Smith. And the court said that's too much. So that was a big victory. But it just highlights the election interference through the judicial process by the Biden regime. And sometimes the courts are going to police it a little bit, make them kind of stay a little bit more within the lines, but not sufficiently in my view. This whole operation should be shut down. Of course, the Justice Department is going to do it on its own, and I think it has to be defunded by Congress. I mean, that's the only remaining option, practically speaking. And you know what the Congress wants to do about that, which is just to kick the can down the road and avoid the issue entirely. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like our video down below.